In this lecture, let us discuss about functional testing. This is a type of software testing done against the business requirements of application. It verifies that each function of the software application operates in conformance with the requirement specification. So here, each functionality of the software application is tested by providing appropriate test input. Then we'll be expecting the output and then compare the actual output with the expected output. It involves checking user interfaces, APIs, database, security, client-server applications, and functionality. Functional testing mainly involves black box testing and can be done manually or using automation. Steps in functional testing. First step is identify test input. This step involves identifying the functionality that needs to be tested. It can vary from testing the usability functions and main functions to error conditions. Second step is to compute the expected outcomes with the selected test input. Here we need to create input data based on the specifications of the function and determine the output based on the specifications. Coming to the third one, that is execute test cases. This step involves executing the design test cases and recording the output. And finally, comparison of the actual and computed expected result. In this step, the actual output obtained after executing the test cases in step 3, they are compared with the expected output in order to determine the amount of deviation in the results. This step actually reveals if the system is working as expected or not. Types of functional testing. So these are few examples: unit testing, integration, system, regression, acceptance, and smoke testing. Advantages of functional testing. It produces defect-free product and it ensures that the customer is satisfied. It ensures that the requirements provided by the customer are met, and it ensures the proper working of all the functionality of an application or software or product. It ensures that the software work is as expected by the customer. It also ensures safety and security. Let us consider an example of banking software. In a bank, when money transferred from bank A to bank B does not receive the correct amount, the fee is applied, or the money not converted into correct currency, or incorrect transfer, or bank A does not receive statement advice from bank B that the payment has received. These issues are critical and can be avoided by proper functional testing. And the disadvantages of functional testing include functional testing, it can miss critical errors. So that is nothing but lack of testing for internal logic. So it does not ensure or it doesn't assess the internal workings or structure of application, which can lead to undetected issues in the code base or design. Next issue is limited scope. It focuses primarily on whether specific functions work correctly, potentially overlooking issues related to performance, security, or usability. Then we have difficulty in handling complex interactions issue. In complex systems, interactions between different components or modules may be challenging to test comprehensively. Then dependency on specifications. The effectiveness of functional testing depends heavily on the quality and completeness of the requirements as well as specifications provided. Coming to non-functional testing, it's a type of software testing which is used to test various non-functional parameters like reliability, load test, performance, and accountability of the software. The primary purpose of non-functional testing is to test the reading speed of the software system as per non-functional parameters. The parameters of non-functional testing are never tested before the functional testing. And this non-functional testing is very important as functional testing because It plays a crucial role in customer satisfaction. For example, non-functional testing would be to test how many people can work simultaneously on any software. Non-functional testing gives us detailed knowledge about the product behavior as well as the technologies used. It even helps us in reducing the risk of production as well as the costs associated with the software. And the parameters to be tested under non-functional testing include performance, loading capacity, security testing, portability testing, accountability, reliability, and efficiency. Advantages of non-functional testing: it provides higher level of security. Security is a fundamental feature due to which system is protected from cyber attacks. Next is it ensures the loading capability of a system so that any number of users can use it simultaneously, then improves the performance of the system. And here test cases are never changed, so do not need to write them more than once. At the same time, overall time consumption is less as compared to other testing processes. And these are the disadvantages. First thing is every time we need to update the software. Whenever we update the software, these non-functional tests should be performed again and again. Then it is very expensive. Due to software updates, people have to pay to re-examine the software. Thus, the software becomes very expensive.